Good morning, class. Welcome to your first day of your summer session. My name is Dr. Anderson, and I wanted to take a moment to welcome you to class. So for some of you, this may be your first time taking an online class. For some of you, it may be your first time with me, or it may be your second, third, fourth, fifth time. Either way, I would like to welcome you to class. I wanted to stop by to give you a few pointers as we prepare to embark on this semester. This is the summer semester, which is starting today, the 26th of May, and will conclude on July 21st. First thing you want to make sure you do, the first thing is log on and complete that entry point quiz. It's just 2 simple questions. I need that completed in order to count you present for class. Failure to complete that will result in me have to drop you after the 10%. Will result in me having to drop you after the 10%. So please make sure you log on today and complete that entry point quiz. So a little bit of how the class is set up. If you're taking multiple classes with me, you're going to see the same video because most of my classes are structured the same. The modules open on Monday, 8 a.m. Yesterday was a holiday, school didn't start, but it was open, and it will run to that following Monday and close at 8 a.m. So for example, right now we're on Module 1 or Module 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. It's open. Next Monday at 8 a.m. is when it closes. Inside of the module, you will find all of your assignments that you have to complete. Please note that your discussion board, your initial post, you need to have that done by the Thursday of that week. So for example, if you have a discussion board post this week, the initial post must be posted by Thursday. You can reply by that following Monday. I like for you to have everything posted by Thursday to ensure that everyone has ample opportunity to post replies. If I let you just stay until Monday, then some people wait until Monday at Sunday evening at 11:30 to post, and people can't reply. So first point, discussion boards, the initial post is due on Thursday. All of your replies by Monday. For those of you that are in my classes where you have like module 1, 1.1, 1.2, everything that's for that module, you may have 3 folders. You need to go in and click and complete all of those assignments. For some of the classes, you just have one module. Say module 1 opens May 26th and closes on June 1st. Either way, those are the dates. So you want to make sure you get everything complete within that time frame. So I talked about the module. Other thing, please take a moment and read the How Course Works document. Inside of that, you'll have a lot of your questions. Your questions about your quizzes, your exams, discussion board, your requirements, how many words you must have for your initial post, how many words you must have for your reply. So make sure you take the opportunity to read that folder in detail. A lot of your questions will be answered in there. This week, I am starting off with only one module. After next week, I will actually open the entire course up for you to be able to work and go ahead and get as much done as you want. If you want to knock up the whole 8 semesters in 2 weeks, by all means, you're free to do so. But please note that I will not grade those assignments until we're on that assignment for this week. So once I open up all of the modules, if you decide to complete up to Module 6, we're only on Module 2. It won't be graded until we're actually on that module. But for this week, for us all to get acclimated on how the class is structured, what are my expectations, I only have one module open. However, next week, I will go ahead and open up all of the remaining modules. You will be able to do everything you need to do. Trying to think, make sure I cover everything. Email. When you email me, please, 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 it is very imperative that you put your class and section number. I'm teaching 5 online classes for the summer. So if you just send me an email and the subject says question and you write the question, I will have no idea what class you're referring to, which will result in you may not being able to get a reply in a 24 to 48 hours and may result in a week or 2. So make sure you get those posts and put that information in there. So we talked about your module open date, the quizzes. Make sure you get your entry point quiz. During the summer, I have virtual hours. So we will log on. We can video chat. We can do it via Skype, or we can do it on Blackboard chat. So if you have any questions, let me know. We can definitely set up an appointment to video chat. Or if you supply me with your number, I can give you a call. So trying to go through everything in my head, make sure we touched on all of the important aspects. Reading is fundamental. Make sure you read How Course Works. Make sure you read the syllabi. A lot of your questions will be answered in there. Today, what you want to get done today before, I want you to get that entry point quiz done. Get that in so you can get that out of the way. It's just 2 questions. One is a true and a false, and one is you just typing in something real quick. You don't need to study. You don't need to do anything for that quiz. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and I will definitely get back to you. Again, welcome to this summer semester. Let's go ahead and get this started so we can knock it out.